Crunch time, coming up big when it counts.
What the fuck was that?
He's come in. That's a WWE entrance.
That
Yes,
literally
it
was
was-
the WWE
It's like
entrance. That's what it was
Goldberg or something. Edge.
That's what it was meant
Yeah,
to
Edge,
be.
yeah.
Coming out of the
what's he
smoke.
doing?
Oh my god.
Oh, welcome to Crunch Time, where we come out of the smoke when it counts, I guess. I don't know what this guy's doing.
Very good. That's so
I'm
good.
Tom with Saucy and Lukey. How you going, gents?
Good boys. Good.
Going
Good,
well?
mate. Good to be back. Good to, obviously after missing last week, a few soldiers down, but back again this week, bringing the content, and we'll get right into the show. What do we got? We're starting with
We
Doma.
will. We're going to start right here, Saucy, with... I like this article because it's got a picture of your boy here. AFL punts on NFTs in a new deal with Players Union and Animoca Brands.
Oh wow, I didn't realize the PA was involved as well.
Yeah, so one right between the
shit.
sticks for NFT adoption here. The Australian Football League is taking a punt on non-fungible tokens, striking a unique revenue distribution deal. Speaking on Wednesday morning at the Sport NXT conference in Melbourne, the league CEO Gilligan's Island McLaughlin revealed the AFL has plans in place that involve teaming up with Animoca Brands. The former ASX-listed Hong Kong-based firm is one of the leading blockchain gaming and NFT studios in the world, worth more than $5 billion US, and has helped inject a huge amount of investment capital into the space over the past 12 months or so. McLaughlin also confirmed that a deal with the AFL Players Association will ensure the league's non-fungible token strategy will see players receive a 20% cut of revenue from the sales of official AFL NFTs.
Nice.
There you go. The AFL struck a deal to distribute NFTs, $1,000 set to generate a huge windfall. There you go. Buddy Franklin goal every other Aussie sports fan has been talking about recently. There's an NFT for that, or at least there will be, and probably multiple NFTs based on, according to the AFL chief. There you go, Source. The big Budwa. I don't know why you want that NFT, because you're just going to get the girl's head that gets up when he lines up to kick the goal.
They'll get the better angle. They'll get the better angle.
There'll be a Buddy 1000 NFT. It's what it looks like. McLaughlin said the team are working on that at the moment. There'll be lots of NFTs that come out of that because it was a pretty unique event. That one that will have a lot of value. As to what Sydney Swan Stars. Yeah, anyway, there's a bit more on that. Here's a bit of it insight into hitting mainstream adoption. Ben Simpson, CEO of Melbourne-based crypto research and education platform Collective Shift, spoke with Stockhead regarding the AFL's new NFT plans. He said, I think we're really starting to hit a mainstream adoption in crypto and NFTs, said Simpson, who's currently attending the first day of the massive Bitcoin 2022 conference over in Miami. Just look at the major sponsors for the AFL. Large percentage are all crypto companies already. What is most exciting? Yeah, he talked about Lance Franklin one again. Historically, only the sporting organization or governing body takes the revenue and profit, but an NFT smart contract can distribute a percentage of sales to select players ongoing. There you go. So this is what they're saying here. Memorable moments, 20% revenue share with AFL players.
Yeah, we all know what we're going to see. You know, obviously seeing a few of these already with Top Shot first to hit the market, then NFL All Day, UFC Strike. So I'm guessing it's going to be something similar. I hope they've figured out a way to build in more utility towards this. You know, whether buying something gets you a fan experience, owning a set, or completing the set of whatever the set may be, you know, if they got like set building, and you know that allows you to potentially get 2 tickets to the the AFL grand final, all expenses paid, no matter where you are in Australia, fly you out, all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, I hope there's more levels to this. That's all I'm hoping for. I hope they're just not trying to, you know, drop these moments and then, you know, that's the end of it. I want there to have some sort of utility behind it. That's just my thought. I don't know where they're going to go with it, but I don't know how successful they're going to be with it, first of all, because, I think they need to really, really keep in mind that the market is a lot less. It's not a global market, so they probably should keep the mint numbers pretty low, and help with the value. But yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Lukey?
In saying that, I reckon this could be a ploy for the AFL to go a bit more global, especially with how mainstream NFTs are in the States. I'd say more so than here, from my point of view, to be honest. But if they come up with some good moments for this, I could see a lot of Americans taking to it, and taking to the game more. Like look at what they've done with F1 and that Netflix series, and how much interest is generated and stuff like that. If they see some good moments in this, they're like, shit, like, well, why don't we start following this? Why don't we pick a team, and start watching it and stuff like that? So it could be something, because it's been something they've been trying for years. Trying to move into China and get the game to expand worldwide. To no real success, to be honest.
It definitely ain't moving into China anytime soon after
Nah.
our bit of a stoush, in terms of international relations.
We should be trying to push it into the United States.
Yes, definitely,
exactly.
Look how big football is there.
Well, there has been people that have shown interest, and we are trying to convert one of them, which is Manny. We're trying to get him watching it and
Manny's
learning about it.
But he's educating himself on it. That's the thing. It's like you need to educate the people. It's so foreign to them. Just like us when we watched the NFL for the first time, we had no fucking idea what was going on.
Yeah.
But then you educate yourself. Like, that's it. That's the way to do it.
I think it could be a way for them to do that, to be honest, to finally get their foot, better footing overseas.
100%. I completely agree. I reckon it's a great idea. I'm with Source. I'd like a bit more usability. I think
definitely.
down the track, the NFTs will turn into potential fan tokens for each club as well. So there could be fan tokens. Those would probably be given out based on things that could be attendance to football games when you scan your ticket, because it's got your email address and stuff on there, or your membership, and you'll get rewarded with fan tokens, which could be used for potentially like an inner sanctum experience at your football club, or a meet and greet with a player, like a player signing, or attendance. Like you could go into the club room at a training session. Like there's a lot that can be done with that stuff. You can redeem your tokens for merchandise potentially as well. There's a lot of scope there when it comes to tokenizing the football club post the NFTs. So this could be just the lead in, just the beginning, which would be great.
I've got to say, I remember as a kid as well, growing up, the footy players were all really good with that sort of stuff, and the signing autographs and all that sort of stuff. Maybe a bit more, because I feel like they're not as big of a high profile compared to, or they don't think they're as much of a high profile as, say, soccer players, where they get paid millions a week, and not millions, but hundreds of thousands a week. So I feel like the experience of footy players is always sort of different.
And I
so
think
I feel like they would be bigger on those experiences and stuff.
The fact that there's a player association agreement there where they get a percentage of it is also great for the footy players. As we know at the moment, they're also, like, the AFL, just on the same topic of that, like they're trying to obviously move the sport. I don't know if you've heard what's happening there, onto a streaming service, potentially to give Paramount Plus and Channel 10 the whole entire AFL season.
That's big.
And by doing that, like the way that it's structured is to potentially also get more AFL women's games on free to air. So then they can also help improve the pay scale there on their collective bargaining agreement, which is up in 2026 as well. So the restructure there for that as well. And with the big deal, potentially salary caps get increased, because there's more money to be distributed to football clubs, and you can pay your players more money as well because of broadcast rights. So there's a lot happening. I know in the mix there is Paramount Plus. YouTube is also in the mix. Amazon is in the mix also.
I was going to say, if that goes to streaming, that works so much better for people overseas and growing the game overseas, because, if everything's on
100%.
Foxtel here, I don't know if you can watch Foxtel overseas. I have no idea, to be honest.
The only problem is, which is like, I wasn't a big fan like when I was recently just overseas. Like I wanted to watch KO and I couldn't watch it because
really?
I needed a VPN. Like it's just dumb. Like we got to start moving away from that shit. Like I don't know if there's a technicality behind that source. If you can explain to me why.
Yeah,
but
it's
if
got to do with their geolocation. It's got to do with your
just
geolocation where they lock that in because your phone's obviously connecting and locating
to
where you are.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
And yes, the way around that is to connect to a Australian VPN server and then go on KO and it works. I do it all the time when I
mine
watch,
didn't.
when
Like
watch,
I don't know. It could have
Yeah.
been because the connection was. I don't know if the Wi-Fi wasn't strong enough on the bandwidth there for the
Yeah,
hotel to grab it, but it wouldn't let me get on that. Wouldn't let me get on Optus Sports. I couldn't watch Prem. I couldn't watch KO. Like, so
That's tough.
that's just. But
tough.
it is good in terms of streaming wise, getting onto international platform because the international platform hopefully can then feed into the United States and globally as well. So
I feel like if more Americans knew about it, they'd love it.
100%. I reckon they would too. Like
So
you look at Pat
moments
McAfee, like Pat McAfee, even speaking to like Manny, he's real interested in it. You know what's really interesting also? Like you watch Blue Abroad, and they've got a couple people from the United States that actually jump on their fan cams to give their reaction to the games. Like they're watching it from the States, and they are American. They're not Aussies living in America.
Wow.
They're actually Americans watching the sport. So it's pretty good.
I still remember there was this video of KSI. Someone sent him a North Melbourne jersey.
Yeah.
And he was wearing it and he was reacting to some highlights and stuff. And he couldn't believe it. Like how they were wearing no padding and stuff. Yeah.
That video is so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. KSI, he's a pisser. So yeah, onwards and upwards, I guess, for the AFL. Do you think it trickled down into, well, rumor is by someone that told us that NRL could be adopting this also, but you know, the A-League could be a perfect opportunity for them. Like,
they can
understand.
They can do anything they need to. They're going to do anything they can at the moment.
No, I know, but it's a potential. Like, just watch La Liga on Flow and see how that works, and they can just mimic that.
It's coming up soon, actually, or June.
And I'll quickly just show. This is the website aflmint.com.au. Head here to notify yourself.
I've already signed up.
Obviously, it's all built on the Flow
as well. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's all built on Flow, which is awesome. They've got a Discord. They're doing everything properly, which is great. So yeah, make sure to check that out. All right, moving on. Just a quick one before we get to Fire or Flame. It's going to be a quick fire episode. Tyson Beck NFT source. If you want to bring that up, I think you've been following it a lot closer than what I have. I've been getting heaps of notifications.
The Project.824, his latest release, and you know, here's what you get when you get the base. So, Tyson Beck Collectors Club, exclusive events, exclusive community access, exclusive giveaways, exclusive merchandise, private Shaquille O'Neal event for all holders, fractional ownership at the end of 8-part series. Members that hold all 8 NFT drops will accumulate fractional ownership to groundbreaking production that is yet to be seen in the NFT space. Major announcement in August. Then you get the purple version. So the purple version obviously gives you access to the Shaquille O'Neal event, and then, you know, the purple level, and then a few other things. And as you go on, there's more perks. You got the gold one, which gives you a royal treatment at Royal Stacks with Shaquille O'Neal. So you get access to the private event, which is held at Royal Stacks, I believe, in Melbourne Central.
Royal Stacks. I had that for lunch today. Sorry, just
elite.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's good. Royal Stacks is good. Yeah.
What'd you order? What'd you order?
Just single stack and a Snickers milkshake.
Oh, nice.
Snickers milkshake. That sounds good.
That killed me. That killed me this afternoon. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah, well, it would all that milk, mate. It's it doesn't agree with many people. I'm not gonna lie, but I tell you what, they taste brilliant when they're going down. They taste brilliant.
Exactly. Sorry to cut you off there, but
that's all right, mate. So the gold version obviously gets you access to the Royal Stacks event with Shaq. So there's that, and then the platinum version gets you access to Hasselblah meet and greet, and then the wine and dine with Shaquille O'Neal, and then all this also gets you access to exclusive merchandise. I didn't repeat all that part, but you can check this out. Make sure you head over to the Project.824. You can search it up on Instagram. You can Google it. Join their Discord. This is all in the Discord. Make sure you're in there if you want to follow what's going on. I do know they had the mint. I'm guessing they may have sold out. I'm not really sure. Public did say public sale is on now. We'll have a look right now. Buy now. And it's asking me to connect my wallet. So I'm guessing they're not sold out. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I'll have to check it out. I haven't really checked out.
What's a platinum cost?
The levels are. I did have it here. Oh no, so it's so how it works is once they mint them all, and then the what you gets revealed. So it all costs 0.1. Yeah, so it all costs 0.15 to mint, which is about 0.15 ETH, sorry, which is about 400 USD. And then you pay that, and then once they're all sold, they get released.
Then they get.
I heard they've dropped to 0.08 ETH, like the floor, so you can actually go and get them a bit cheaper. Like it's actually not a bad play considering the fact that it gets revealed when they're all minted.
Oh, let's have a look on OpenSea.
Yeah, that's
when are they going to get when's the mint? Sorry, I don't know if you repeated already. I just went to go. Just quickly walked off.
That's a good question. When is the mint source?
The mint is live now. Yeah, so there was a whitelist mint, and that's already over. And now the public mint is live.
Surely the Shaq meet and greet one's going to be heaps.
Well, yeah, every single level gets you into the event, but the meet and greet one will probably be the most. The gold and platinum will definitely be the most valuable.
But
what I'm saying is like on OpenSea at the moment, I know they've been minted, but are they minted in like the pack?
Or are they minted in their levels?
I know. I'm trying to find it on OpenSea. I don't think they might not have submitted to OpenSea.
Is it on Solana?
Oh, hang on, there it is. Project.824. Hang on, let me just make sure. I didn't have a.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Series 1, right?
They're colored. There you go. Makes sense.
So
I'm assuming the colors is obviously like.
So red is what's red? Just your
so it doesn't get revealed until it doesn't you mint it and then it gets revealed what you got. It's like that's what I'm trying to say. It's not like you.
Sorry.
I worded that terribly. It's like once you mint it, then you find out. It's not like it costs 0.4 ETH for the gold and 0.15 for the lower ones. It's all 1.5, and then you get lucky,
and then you get what you get.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Are there any of the platinum ones up there?
We'll see if there's ones high to low, priced high to low.
Half an ETH.
Yeah, half an ETH. Some people have priced these at, and I don't know if they've all been sold out. Yeah, only 265 owners. I don't think they've all sold out. Floor is 0.07. Let's see if there's recently sold. This would be interesting to see. Oh yeah, there has been some sold for under the mint price.
So if you click on that. Click on that.
Yeah.
What's it say about it? Like it's.
It just says this is a groundbreaking 8-part debut NFT drop by world-renowned custom trading card artist Tyson Beck in a collaboration with the Owl Group.
But
this is just the base.
The tier base.
Yeah, but it says their base. Yeah.
Yeah, base. 88% have this trait. So, like, if you mint and you get the base, it's probably not what you want to go for. But, it is what it is. This person,
not for anything. You think about it, 0.085. If you just want access to the event and stuff on a basic level, instead of paying 0.15 ETH, you can just buy it. You guarantee it.
What's a ticket to the event cost anyway?
Our cheapest ticket was like $80, wasn't it, Dom? So you're paying a bit overs.
And
you're paying a bit overs just to get access to the event. But I'm pretty sure you don't just get access to the event on the base.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You also get access to the Tyson Beck Collectors Club. You get exclusive events, exclusive community access. There's a lot of other
Private
stuff.
Shaquille
Part of
O'Neal
giveaways.
Event.
Yeah, for all holders, right? So it's
wow.
It's interesting. It's interesting. Definitely have a look, check it out. On OpenSea as well. We might be able to pick off a base. And also note that if you do collect all 8 parts, there is something special at the end, which they did mention here. At the end of the 8-part series, members that hold all 8 NFT drops will accumulate fractional ownership to a groundbreaking production that is yet to be seen in the NFT space. Major announcement in August. I'm not sure if that means you have to own the base, the purple, the gold.
No. It'll be
one.
I reckon it'll be different designs. So that's the first design that's been dropped. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
At the moment, that's like the first design. I reckon there'll be another 7 different.
So if you had 7 bases, then you'd get your ownership. I'm guessing.
No, I don't think so, because I think he's planning to do more releases of
drops for different things.
Drops for different things. So
that's what I mean. So if you had one of each of them, that'd get you your ownership, yeah? One of each of the drops. Not each of the levels, one of each of the drops.
No, one of each of the drops.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
But if you click on the purple one, so click on that purple one there quickly, and then we'll move on to Fire or Flame. Purple, what's it say down there?
It just says the same. Yeah, 8% have this trait. Only 8%. Which is pretty rare, but that's only the second level. You know what I mean?
There's no golds or platinums up yet. No one's minted one of those.
No.
Wow.
No, there's gold.
No, there was a blue.
Blue.
There's a gold.
I saw a gold one there too. There it is.
There's a gold.
Oh, but I don't think anyone owns that though. Click on it.
Yeah, no, someone owned it because it's been minted. That's why it's here. Let's open it. I'll show you.
So that blue one before that. So that blue one we saw before is actually a platinum.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So the blue one's actually a platinum.
Where's the blue?
You know how we saw it before? That blue-looking thing.
Chuck him an offer, I reckon.
Chuck him an offer. I don't think he'll sell it. The gold's what you want. You want the gold or the platinum for sure. If you mint one, you hit the gold or platinum. You don't sell it.
But not for anything. If you can. There it is. That's a platinum. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Only 0.5% have this trait. So less than 0.5% have platinum. This person here, finesse _ got super lucky. Here we go. Finesse minted 3 of them. Bang.
3.
And got lucky with that. Well done, mate. Well done. Legend. Good stuff, mate. Got the
1200.
I would have loved to see I would have loved to see his reaction. When he minted the platinum. Like it would have. That would be just as good as like card reactions when you pull a banger. Like he would have been going off. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I won't rabble on too much longer, but we've had a bit more of a detailed look than we thought we were going to have. And I still believe that this. When you go back to the collection page, it shows there's only 265, only 664, items, and there was a total mint of like over 2,000. So there's still heaps available. The mint hasn't sold out or anything. So if you're willing, if you're game enough to have a crack and drop 400 USD to see if you hit something, I mean. You still get access to the Shaquille O'Neal event, so it can't be that bad.
What would you rather? 2 goes at this, or 1 box of the new Prism coming out?
2 goes at this.
Bobby. Nah, 2 goes at this.
2 goes at this?
Because regardless, you get access to something.
That's true. Yeah, true. And then the other one, who knows? Who knows what you're gonna get? Yeah.
Well, who knows, mate? Like, say you do 2 of them, and then someone else still wants the base one, and you still sell the other base for 0.1.
Mm.
Oh, you lose a bit of money, right? You lose a bit of money, but you still get some money
You
back.
still get
So it's not so
to go
bad.
to the Shack event at the end of the day.
Correct.
You still get to go to a
Look,
private. Yeah, like
Look, I'm not sure the reasoning behind why it went on Ethereum. I wish it didn't. So the gas fees wasn't, a pain in the ass. I wish it was on another platform.
might have to hit him up, Source, and see if he wants to come on and bring anyone that's involved on the project on the podcast to give us a rundown. Oh, seriously?
Would you do it here? I wouldn't mind having a chat to him as well.
Yeah, we can do it as a crunch time special, 100%.
Yeah, man.
We can get up to what? We can get up to how many people on here? 10.
That could be an interesting stream.
Oh, I'll be sitting here.
10 people in here.
I'd be sitting here putting people on mute. Whoever wants to talk, it's just like, yeah, I'll talk. It's like, fuck. Yeah. All right, boys, let's get the fire or flame.
I'll go first. I don't know if mine's a fire or flame. Really, I guess it's a flame if you bought it recently, but it's a fire if you haven't got one yet. I was talking about it just before we jumped on. Just some of the top shot prices with the season starting to finish off and the playoffs, in full swing. One comparison I had was Trey Young's top shot debut I think it's out of 2,900 and something. They're sitting at $210 at the moment. And comparatively to Jalen Green's, so Trey's obviously debut is from season 1. Comparatively to Jalen Green's from season 3, his top shot debut is sitting at $160. So I thought that was a bit interesting there. That only a little bit of a difference between those two. Jalen Green finished the season really well, but look at what Trey's done in the last few years. Bombed out of the playoffs, but still, I thought it was a bit of an interesting price, and I'm definitely going to be buying some top shot over the offseason. I sort of just been waiting and watching, and now I think I'm going to start pulling the trigger on a lot more things than I already have, which would be good. But yeah, I think top shot's a fire going into the offseason if you're looking to buy some NFTs.
Beautiful. Saucy.
My fire is every time I look over and I see these these WCCF cards, they are banger. Let me see if I can get some better light over for you guys over this way. Hang on.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's got some. Look at him with his techers.
There's the Zlatan. Let me tell you, these aren't rookies or anything, but the shine on them. I'm gonna tell you, some of the cards they're better design and look better quality than some of the stuff you're getting now. Here's a nice Neymar. Thank you very much once again to Pedro.
Pedro sent these to us.
No
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
What a legend.
Yep. Pedro sent these out to us, and here's a nice Mbappe. These, I think this Mbappe is from 2019-20, and this one's from 2015, and the Messi I think is from 2014 or 2017.
I'm gonna go to sources and raid the pile. Grab whatever I want.
Correct.
They are
wrong.
really,
Pedro's
really
from
nice.
Miami, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was from Miami.
Yeah. I remember.
We've had some funny conversations with him.
A gentleman that loves certain few establishments.
Oh, let me just tell you, him and James Harden would get along very well.
If he's listening to this, shout out to Pedro. I hope he's doing well.
But yeah, they're really, really good. Well. And, since then, I've been looking for other WCCF cards, even if they're not rookies or out of a player, just because I like the design of them so much. And I think maybe the Panini could learn a thing or two of their own design that they've put on some of those cards. I think it's some better design than the crap we're getting these days. The revolution they're trying to shove down our throat. That's just a copycat of freaking the basketball and whatever else they are trying to do in the soccer space. They had a winner there, and they should have. They should keep going with that. They still exist, the WCCF, but obviously, once again, you can only get them in Japan because they're used to play an arcade game or some sort of game Very similar to the DBZ Heroes, I think.
Yeah. There you go. Nice.
That's my
All
fire.
right. Well, I've got jack shit, so
He's back and he's got nothing.
I
Mate.
don't know.
Your fire is nearly getting clocked out by Nate Diaz, mate. Nearly got absolutely punched up in the airport because he wanted to get a photo while he was on the phone. And he looked at you and goes, "Who the fuck is this guy, man?" You have to give him a right hook to the chin.
Oh shit!
Well, I would have choked him out.
That
I
top
would have
off your
choked him
holiday.
out.
That would top off your
No, it
holiday.
wasn't at the airport. It was in public. Luckily,
Oh, is he public?
it was in public. Lucky. There's probably a few hula girls and hula guys in the background. You know, a few ukuleles playing. It would have made for a great story if he did knock me out. But actually, I have a bit of a flame actually over there. So walked past the store over in the States, and they had a whole bunch of cards and collectibles and all this, like a whole bunch of stuff there. And went in there. Tiger Woods rookie was like 450 USD. It was overpriced, so no go on that one. And then I'm like, I saw this like plastic tub in the thing, and it had like all top loaders and one touches. I'm like, I'll have a look at this, and man, oh man, just some of the worst base prism rookies for the most ridiculous prices, like PSA 9s at 80 USD, 60 USD. I'm like, no thanks. I'll take a walk here. So yeah, just a bit of a flame. Yeah, some of their prices are similar to some other establishments that we know of. So yeah, you piece it together. So that's my mini fire. So no, I didn't come back with any cards. So at all.
That's your flame.
And Lukey's gone.
We lost Lukey.
Lukey's out. He's dropped.
That's all right. Thank you very much, ladies and gents. We're going to round this up to now anyway. Unfortunately, Lukey doesn't get to say goodbye because his computer's cacked.
It's frozen. He said it's shit itself. So it's crunch time coming up big when it counts. It's myself, Dom.
Except when Lukey needs his computer to work, it ain't coming up big at all, mate.
Exactly right. Yeah, it's just Dom, myself, and Saucy, and no Lukey. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crunch Time on the Double Coverage Media Network. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to know when we drop a new episode. Also, feel free to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Crunch Time, coming up big when it counts.